Starting off, everyone's favorite streamer, XQC, the guy that got kicked off of Dallas Fuel. And I genuinely have not really followed him after that. I liked Dallas Fuel. He got kicked off.
He was too toxic for esports.
He was too toxic for esports. Anyway, hosted Will Smith on his stream.
How?
I have no, literally, his, even the video was like, Will Smith dropped by my house. And I was like, okay.
He's a Canadian. I thought he lived in Canada.
I don't know what's happening. I didn't know that these two people could interact. But anyway, yeah, Will Smith stopped by XQC's house and seemed to announce Hancock 2. Hancock, if you don't remember, was a superhero movie with one of the most banger premises of the time. It came out around 2008, I believe. And it was kind of like, what if Superman was not, you know, a full-blown Nazi, like in The Boys?
Hey!
What if Superman...
Like The Boys,
like
not
The Boys.
like Superman.
What if Superman was just kind of a dick? And it was this really fun premise, and we kind of went through a decent amount of the movie with this premise, and then it just pivoted hard left into this weird thing where this like girlfriend from another life that he didn't remember, but now he does, and she's Jason Bateman's wife. I don't know. It was a bunch of weird. It was a really, really odd movie.
In my head, that's Jason Bateman's wife, not a character. Jason Bateman was playing wife.
Jason Bateman's wife. But this, yeah, it was kind of an odd movie. It came and went. It was pretty good. I liked it. Aside from, again, the really odd plot twists. And then I kind of forgot about it. And yeah, he seemed to announce Hancock 2, and he said they will be approaching, and this is what he said, Zendaya. So he doesn't know that much about her, I guess.
Who's Zendaya?
Well, we know somebody named Zendaya.
That's really hot,
absolutely
and
love.
Very good at
very
acting.
Talented. Very just a wonderful actress that we all love. Fashion icon. But Zendaya, I don't know who that is, but he said she will be approached for a role in Hancock 2. Basically, he just said that there's a really cool idea for Hancock 2 kicking around.
In his defense, I also was not sure how to pronounce her name.
That's fair.
I thought it was Zendaya too.
I think if you're announcing that she's going to be approached for a movie that you're doing, you should probably know how to pronounce her name.
She's not going to do it now.
In
It's
the
over.
same vein that, like, I like to picture it as actually Jason Bateman, I like to picture a B-list version they're going to approach who goes by the name Zendaya
Yeah.
and is just some cheap knockoff.
Like a reasonable facsimile of Zendaya, like Ariana Grande or something.
I mean, there's a
There's-
girl on
I didn't mean to say
Instagram.
that. I didn't mean to say that.
There's a girl on Instagram that impersonates Ariana Grande. Like that, but for Zendaya.
When I was watching America's Next Top Model, which was every season till it got canceled, there was a mini Tyra season where this girl, she just looked like her, and that ended up being her like undoing because Tyra exists.
Well, there's already a Tyra in the, yeah.
So yeah, like that, but for Zendaya, she's got to be shorter, kind of.
We actually just finished watching Zendaya in a TV show that I had never heard of. Our friend Christian got us to watch a TV show called The OA on Netflix. Got canceled in 2019.
It was quite good.
It was so good. It was so well made, and there are some rumblings about it maybe coming back, and I desperately, desperately want it to. Absolute banger of a TV show.
The only reason Zendaya could have possibly been in that show was she was a fan. Like, she was too big when season 2 came out for them to get her for the role she played.
Yeah.
Like, she had to be a fan who was like, hey, hit me up.
Heads up to Will Smith. If you are approaching Zendaya, she will be busy this summer, and I'll get to that in a little bit.
I mean, I actually liked the first Hancock. I did. Like,
I like half of it.
look, I mean, yeah, half of it. Half of it is pretty good. Like, I understand that people are flawed. Like, if let's say,
premise is great.
say I was to develop powers,
Yeah.
it would be a problem for several
Might
people.
you throw a kid through a building?
I wouldn't throw a kid through a building. Now,
Maybe an adult.
Now throw him, adult. Oh yeah, it's game on. But like throwing the kid in the air, to straighten them out when kids won't shut the hell up and think, oh, you won't, I won't hit you, I won't hit, but you know what? I can scare the hell out of you and make this a teachable experience. He wasn't harming that child.
He didn't.
He was instructing. He was guiding that child. Exactly.
Valuable life
as
experience.
an adult. Yeah,
Literally a name for a syndrome where your kids are too much. Like, that happens.
Yeah.
I welcome in Will Smith. You know, he's still on that comeback trail.
Will Smith, I think I really like roughly half of the things that he's been in, and really just the other half. Like
Independence Day.
absolute banger, love it
Classic.
so much. Men in Black, love it so much.
Fresh
He
Prince of
also
Bel-Air.
did Independence Day too.
Oh,
ID4 too.
oh
And that
yeah.
was unfortunate. I didn't particularly like Hitch.
I never watched. Oh, I didn't watch that one. I didn't like it.
I didn't like I Am Legend either.
Hitch
I thought I Am Legend was
is the problem with Hitch is it's half stop being such an obvious fucking idiot when you talk to women,
Yeah.
and it's half player bullshit, like pickup artist, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, it does have an innocent early 2000s flair to the whole thing. Like,
the same
you
way-
live
Yeah.
right here to Kevin James. Yeah, Kevin James should live right here when he's dancing.
Same as like 40-Year-Old Virgin. Has
Yeah,
some of that same
like
kind
a little bit
nonsense
of
in
that
it.
charm.
Yeah.
I actually think 40-Year-Old Virgin did it slightly better, because it turned out that Steve Carell was in his own head and that was it.
Yeah.
And it was like, there's nothing inherently wrong with being a nerd.
Yeah.
That's fine. You probably hate 40-Year-Old Virgin because part of the resolution was him getting rid of some of his action figures.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Completely.
Absolutely fair.
Wholeheartedly.
But not all of them, just like
Take
a
that man for
little
who he
bit.
is.
She did. It was to open like a store or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's fine, I guess.
But yeah, like
You're sold out.
I called it. Like Jason being like, no, we don't do
don't-
that.
we don't-
You can find a woman
we
who
don't do that
accepts
here.
your action figures and
Yeah, to
lets
be
you
fair,
build
like,
on
you
a
found
room
the
into
woman.
your house.
I mean, you know, she's one of a kind.
Exactly.
I took her out.
She